A society to have order and to protect its citizens must have rules. Rules or laws are created and agencies are formed to enforce the rules. In the United States, you are innocent until proven guilty. Our judicial system, our courts, have the task of determining guilt. When guilt is found, the courts mete out the consequences. If we follow the rules of our society, we may never have to face the bar of justice inside a criminal courtroom. Join us now as we see an actual Lake County court in session.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm Judge Miller. Could all of you, including visitors, please raise your right hands? Do each of you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and this you do under the pains and penalty of perjury? Okay, thank you. You can put your hands down. Each of you has a right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. When you get to the microphone, I need to know if you're under 18. I need to know if you're not a citizen of the United States. If you're not a citizen of the United States, pleading today could affect your immigration status. If you're on probation or parole, I need to know that because pleading today could affect your status on probation or parole. If you plead today, you're giving up your right to have a trial and to have an attorney represent you at that trial. If you're sentenced today on a criminal charge, you need to go to room 105 and either pay the mandatory costs or sign up for the payment plan. The least the mandatory cost can be is $273, and that's in addition to whatever we do here. All right, in custodies. Next is Kevin O'Connor. Mr. O'Connor, I put you on probation for a DUI. And now you have a felony charge pending.
All I know is when I got arrested, they bonded for $4,000 and I bonded out.
Cooking, Courtney.
Hi, I just need to confirm something on Kevin O'Connor. He's an inmate. I need to make sure he's in on no bond on a felony charge.
Yeah, it says no bond.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. All right, so no matter what we do here, you're not getting out today.
That's fine.
You still owe the fine on this DUI. You haven't done the community service. So that's at least 100 days in jail right there. So if you want to plead today, I would sentence you to 100 days in jail and terminate your misdemeanor probation. If you want to say not guilty, and I'll appoint the public defender, and maybe they could work out a package deal with the felony, we can do that. So, do you want to plead no contest, and I'll sentence you to 100 days and terminate probation on the DUI, or do you want to say not guilty, and I'll appoint the public defender?
Not guilty.
Okay, we're going to appoint the public defender. There'll be a $250 minimum charge for the public defender's office. Jonathan Rivera. Mr. Rivera, we continued it for you to get a motorcycle endorsement. Any luck?
Excuse me?
Did you get one?
No, ma'am. I haven't had the chance to call out. I got a new job, so I didn't want to call out too soon. So if I can, I'd rather pay the fine if I have to.
You would rather have a criminal charge on your record and pay it, then that's fine with us.
If I'm able to get another chance to get it, I definitely will.
Where?
Well, I got to take it's like a weekend class.
Where?
Excuse me?
Where? Where would you take the class?
I heard in Kissimmee there's a good place to take
Okay,
it.
so you haven't even checked into it?
No.
You haven't gone there and seen how much it costs? You haven't
No,
seen
ma'am.
what...
My days off are usually it's Sunday, so
Right? And how much do you make a day?
a day or a week I make $300.
Okay, this is going to cost you like 3 weeks' pay. And you couldn't figure out some time to go take care of this?
Well, my new job, yeah, now. I mean, I haven't had a chance to, so. But whatever you let me do, then.
Okay, you just got a new job.
Yes, ma'am.
Before you started your new job then, why didn't you go take the class, get money from somebody in your family and go take the class?
I haven't had much family here, just one brother, and he's always busy, so. But other than that, there's no more excuse to it.
You're out.
Ms. Papula? This one has to be sort of your decision since I can't dismiss a case without your permission. We saw him in January, and he has not, we said if he'll go take the motorcycle class and get an endorsement that we dismiss it. Hasn't even found out where to go or how much it costs or what he needs to do to take it. I believe his excuse is he just got a job, he couldn't afford it before now. But,
Excuse me.
what?
Oh, the money wasn't the problem, just the time to take out. It's just.
If you didn't have a job, then how was time a problem?
I had a job, just time-wise. I was off on the weekends, and on the weekends I didn't have time to do that.
If you were off on the weekends, why didn't you have time to do it?
And I'm confused. Like, okay, now I'm off Sundays and Mondays. And
Now you have weekends off.
no, Sundays and Mondays. Before it was just Sundays and Fridays. And those days I didn't have time to do it.
All right, so how is anything going to change if we gave you more time?
Because I'm able to take out time and ask for more time off to go do it. Because it's a weekend class, so I have to have 2 days in a row to do it.
Ms. Papula, my head is swimming from that logic, but do you want to give him another 2 months to finish, or January, February, March, April, May, or is 3 full months enough?
That's for 1 month. If you give me 1 month, I'll do it in 1 month.
Well, the class may not be offered on it.
I'll do it.
All right, are you willing to let him have 1 more month?
And I'm sorry, is the reason is that he didn't have the weekends off?
He just started a new job and didn't want to answer.
I didn't get his explanation.
I recently just got a weekend off to go see my family, so I couldn't ask for another one. Like, that's why. But I mean, I didn't want to just keep throwing the stuff out at, like, just excuses.
Okay, your family would probably have rathered you took the class and got it over with than even go visit them.
I understand. And that was my fault.
Of course it's your fault. None of this makes any sense to me. So, Ms. Papula, are you willing to give him another month? Or no, he needs to go ahead and plead today?
This has been going on since January.
While you're thinking, okay, if we sentenced you today, you'd be on probation. Probation costs $55 a month, so that would be at least a month's worth. Then the fine is $200, so that's up to about $310. Then mandatory costs are about $325, so that's up to $635 already if we sentence him on this, if he finishes in 1 month.
Okay, if he is confident he can do it within 1 more month, we can continue it.
All right, which means you missed a day's work today, and you're going to miss a day's work in a month.
June 5th.
All right, we're continuing this till June 5th. If you send us proof of a motorcycle endorsement, you won't need to come.
Okay. I just go to that office and, like you said last time,
To the traffic window,
Yeah.
but that means you have to miss a day of work to do that. What time do you get off of work?
5 o'clock,
What time do you start work?
8 o'clock.
You can call my office or fax my office proof of the motorcycle endorsement, and it will save you a trip. We'll drop the charge with proof of a motorcycle endorsement.
Yes, ma'am.
Or you have to be here, what did we say, May 6th?
June 5th.
June 5th. Other than that, I had the right year in mind. June 5th, 2013, 8 a.m. A&I with MC endorsement. Yes, that's good. No further delays. All right, thank you, sir. Next, we have Mallory Taylor. Ms. Taylor, you were charged with, well, the state offered you a PTI contract.
She took the PTI, Your Honor. She just has a civil.
Oh. All right, violation of a traffic control device. Your record is perfectly clean up until now. If you enter a no contest plea to violation of a traffic control device, I'll withhold the points and I'll waive the fine.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. This says you made a left turn on a red light. So you know better. Were you turning and the light turned red, or was it red and you just did it?
I can't say that I remember. I don't remember doing it wrong.
Okay.
So.
All right, I withheld the points and I withheld the money, and you'll be more careful at red lights in the future.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Corey Roberts to the microphone, please. Ms. Roberts, the state offered you pretrial intervention and told you if you complete everything, the charge would be dropped. And you didn't complete the community service hours or pay the money.
Okay. No, I paid $300 about a month ago.
All right,
I'm
go
not
out and talk to probation in the little room on the left and see if you can figure out what's going on, and then come back into the table.
Okay.
Michael, a gate? Is that right, a gate?
Just like the stone, ma'am.
Agate.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Misty Kirkland, you'll be next. Mr. Agate, you are charged with the battery and with a criminal mischief. And with your nice manners, this is a bit surprising. Let's see what we have. Oh my, this one was pretty scary. This was very scary.
Untrue, ma'am, though.
Well, I believed it enough to put your bond at $5,000 on the battery.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you never asked my side of the story at all. I was just happy to get out of jail. But, ma'am, I did retain a lawyer.
Okay,
and I
so we'll
would,
enter a not guilty on your behalf today.
and I would request that we do away with the no contact order.
Not a chance.
Okay.
If you have contact with her, you're going back to jail with no bond.
Okay, is it possible to get one against her because she's camping outside of my house?
Wait, you want contact with her?
So I
but-
don't go to jail. Well, actually, yes, I do, ma'am, because the charges are not true.
All right, no contact, absolutely no contact, and you have a private attorney.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you read the probable cause affidavit?
I don't know what you mean, ma'am.
Did you read the charges against you?
Yes, ma'am.
The narrative where they said supposedly what you did?
Yes, ma'am, I did. And she dropped all charges. I thought it was going to be taken away, that it was untrue.
Well, she's going to go to jail then if she lied about all of this stuff. This is way too rough. Okay, absolutely no contact. You have contact with her, and you go back to jail, no
Yes,
bond.
ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Next is Misty Kirkland. Miss Kirkland, you are also charged with a battery. State, I assume you have no information on this one?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right, I ROR'd you, so I'm sure you're very grateful for that. And I asked you to bring proof of starting your management class. Good job. You finished one.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, I said bring proof of starting, but you finished. Well, I hope this was good for you. Now, the only other issue is the alcohol. What are you going to do about the alcohol issue?
I'll stop drinking, period.
And you can do that? How long has it been since you had a drink?
Probably that day when I only had like 2 beers. So,
Ms. Papula? Ms. Papula, this is, I probably should have said the alcohol, I should have added the alcohol evaluation along with this, but I'm very impressed that she did the 4-hour anger management class. Do you have anything from the victim yet?
Nothing yet, Your Honor. I do apologize for that, but no, nothing yet.
How do you know Mr. Blivens?
He's the father of my kids.
Did I call him at bond hearings? Did you have some mental health issues?
No.
Actually, reading this again, I don't know why I ROR'd you. I don't know if I had all the statements at the time. I think that was what I did not have all the statements. If you enter a no contest plea, I would put you on 12 months probation, and you can get off of probation as soon as you have an alcohol evaluation and any treatment recommended. And I don't know if you can return to this place or not. Do you know a way I can contact Mr. Blivens?
Mm-hmm.
What's the phone number?
352
Where have you been staying?
with my mom.
Deputy Blevins.
Hi, this is Mr. Blevins?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you say deputy?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. I have Misty Kirkland here in court. And I wanted to know if you wanted to have contact. If she pleads today, I was going to put her on 12 months probation. She's already completed a 4-hour anger management class. The condition of probation would be an alcohol evaluation, any treatment recommended, consume no alcohol. And so the question is, do you want contact? Okay, well, the behavior described that day was pretty awful. Okay, any mental health? Okay, so for right now, you want me to say that she may have contact with you. All right, and you're all right with that sentence, 12 months probation, early term after she completes an alcohol evaluation and any treatment recommended. She's already finished a 4-hour anger management class, and no alcohol while she's on probation. That's good? All right, we'll write it up. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye. Well, that startled me. If you want to plead today, that's what it will be. He has no objection.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
All right, Miss Angie, could you write this one up? It's 12 months probation, early term after the completion of the following conditions: alcohol evaluation, any treatment recommended, consume no alcohol, and no violent contact. So he said he wants contact. And there we go. You'll report to probation right outside the door. All right, Maria Ferrara. Okay. Ms. Ferrara.
Yes, ma'am.
You have a valid driver's license now, but they're going to take it away from you again in 20 days unless we get something fixed. You fix the ticket in Seminole County. Miss Angie, I don't see why she was suspended. All of these are from 2012. As was this case.
Yes.
Okay. All right, this was a very old case.
Yes, ma'am.
You failed to appear 2 years ago.
2 years ago, ma'am.
And so you got arrested on this?
No, I never got arrested in this county.
So there's still a warrant out for your arrest?
No, ma'am. There's no warrants out. I have no idea. I'm just as confused. But I'm currently on probation in Brevard County, so I don't
I'm not
have any.
confused. There's a capias for your arrest, which we may have pulled out because of the time.
No, I was arrested in Polk County, ma'am, and for that capias and bonded out in Polk County.
Okay, so you were arrested.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
All right. paraphernalia and driving while license suspended. And since then, you've gotten your license back,
Yes, ma'am.
but you're about to be suspended again for not paying a ticket for failing to appear on a traffic ticket in Brevard. So you're about to be suspended again.
On failure to appear on a traffic ticket.
Yep, that's what it looks like. You have a traffic ticket in Brevard County that you have not taken care of. Do you have, I'll write the ticket number down for you.
Please.
6852. It's a ticket from Brevard County, and you're going to be suspended 5/21.
I'll be sure to take care of that before then.
Don't wait 2 more years.
No, ma'am.
All right, Ms. Papula, what's your recommendation on Ms. Ferrara?
Well, for the duella, she doesn't have a prior, and if it's valid,
There's no
valid
pri-
right now.
Oh, so you're willing to change it to a civil even though it's 2 years old, but she hasn't taken care of it? All right, she's happy with that. And then she has a paraphernalia, and that would be 6 months probation. You can get off, Ms. Ferrara?
Yes,
It would
ma'am.
be 6 months probation. You can get off of probation after you pay a $300 fine, have a drug evaluation, any treatment recommended, 2 clean screens at least 30 days apart.
Okay, I'm currently on probation in Brevard County. How would that work with
We can
that?
transfer this probation to Brevard County.
Okay, that's fine. Yes, ma'am.
All right, we need to, no, I guess we don't need to print her because we changed the duelist to a civil. All right, have a seat. We'll get you your paperwork in just a moment. Jesse Barnett.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Barnett, you are charged with driving while license suspended. You had one in Monroe County within the last 5 years, so this would be a second. And then this one is on a refusal to submit to a breath test, and you never reinstated. Thank you for dressing so respectfully for the court. Sorry for the bad news, but this is jail time. Anyone who drives on a license suspended for refusing goes to jail if convicted. So it's generally 10 days. Yep. So it's 10 days in the Lake County Jail because you drove when you knew you were not allowed to. Why don't you fix your license?
I had like 8 days to go because it was suspended for a year.
But even after the year's up, you still have to reinstate.
I got pulled over before the year was up, though, Your Honor.
Yeah, and that's why you're going to jail for 10 days if you're
Right.
found guilty of that.
All right.
So you're going today?
Yeah, I'll go.
How did you get here today?
My girlfriend,
Girlfriend, where are you? Is there anything in your pocket you want to give to your girlfriend?
please.
Okay, girlfriend, come on up. And then it's 10 days in jail. You get credit for any time you've done, including when you first got arrested. How old are you?
25.
Okay. He needs to be printed. Okay, Mr. Nunez. Mr. Nunez Santiago. I keep putting your file aside. All right, you have an attaching a tag not assigned. You have a failure to obtain, I guess, a replacement license, and no proof of insurance. All right. Do you have proof that you have a valid tag on the 2003 four-door blue Honda?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Papula, 2003 four-door blue Honda. He was charged with putting a tag on it that should not have been on it. Where did you get the vehicle?
The tag?
The vehicle, the
I
Honda.
bought it.
From a private person or a dealer?
He buy cars in auctions, so I guess he got a dealer. I got a dealer's tags for it when I had purchased it. It had expired. I was going to change it to the tag I had put on, but I had the chance and the time to do it. But
Okay, once you buy a vehicle, you cannot drive it until you have it properly tagged in your name. So you are not allowed to take a tag from another vehicle and put it on this one, and that's what you're charged with doing. So you admit you did that? Ms. Papula, he's never had a charge like this before, and he's learned his lesson now, and he's never going to do it again. Isn't that correct?
yes, ma'am.
You have a valid driver's license
Yes,
now,
ma'am.
too. All right, Ms. Papula, your call, does it stay a criminal attaching a tag, or do we reduce it to a civil no tag? No priors, and he fixed it.
We can reduce that. I see also, he does have a Dwellis too, right? Do you have a Dwellis?
No. I have a failure to obtain, let me see what that one is for.
Here you go.
Continue.
Maybe I misread that.
Failure to obtain a replacement driver's license with a change in address or something.
Okay. Yes, no, I'm fine with the civil. The only thing is he should note that your insurance thing is expired. You need the yeah,
This is expired?
yeah. You need the hard
have it
copy.
in the
Yeah.
car.
Okay, Miss Angie, on the criminal charge, we're changing it to a no tag, 6 months to pay. I think it's $166, but we'll figure it out right now. And then you have a failure to obtain a driver's license with the correct address. Your new driver's license has your correct address. I'll shake my finger at you and say, whenever you move, you have to let the driver's license department know. So that's my judicial warning to you. And I'll dismiss that case. You do not have to pay the $113.
Thank you.
Then you have a no proof of insurance.
Yeah, I got the insurance on it.
Did you have insurance at the time? All right. You cannot drive a vehicle 1 inch until it's properly insured. What if you'd been in an accident and it could have ruined you forever? Miss Angie, if I withhold, Tallahassee will not suspend him, correct? I'm withholding, he pleads no contest, and it's $116, and you have until, we up to November?
16th went through the Carter.
November 1st, 2013 to pay. If you don't pay, you get suspended. So save up your money and pay it all at once before November.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, you're welcome.
Miss Roberts is back from probation.
All right, Corey Roberts, I think, to the microphone. And what did you all figure out?
Probation wrote down everything that she still has left and what she has paid.
I'm not sure what all I have to finish. I think all my fines are paid. I just have 40 out of either 70 or 50 community hours done.
But you didn't bring any proof.
Yeah, I misplaced it, and I can get it by this afternoon.
So if we gave you a month, can you come back here with everything finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Or is that too short an amount of time?
No, ma'am.
All right, could you give her a copy of that, and we'll continue Ms. Corey Roberts till next month. And next month, when you come in, stop at probation first and get proof everything's done.
Okay.
All right, wait for your paperwork, and then we'll see you in a month.